friends, and welcome to another episode of How Animals... this one's going to be How Plants Survive. We're so happy to have Petunia joining us. Good morning, Petunia. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling just fine. Chicken, it's so nice to be here.
Well, you're looking beautiful today. And I don't mind saying you smell good too. Ha, ha, ha. Petunia, could you please tell us how you survive?
Absolutely, Chicken. As you can see, I have green leaves, and my leaves help me to eat.
Really? Petunia, do you scoop up food with your leaves and then put it in your flour and eat it?
No, Chicken. No, not at all. My green leaves are kind of like solar panels.
Solar panels? You mean those things that I see on roofs that collect energy from the sun and turn it into electricity?
Rather like that. Chicken, I'd like to think that solar panels were inspired by my leaves. In any case, the green in my leaves knows how to take energy from the sun and turn it into food that gives me strength and enables me to grow, much like the grains and small insects that you eat with your yellow beak.
Is that so? So you just stand there and stretch out your leaves to the sun, and that gives you food?
Exactly, Chicken.
Wow! I wish I could do that. That is so cool. Do you drink water through your flowers?
Well, Chicken, that is such an interesting question. And like so many living things, I do need water to survive. However, I gather it with my roots.
Tell me about those roots, Petunia.
My roots are rather like long strings of very fine spaghetti that I stretch down into the soil, and I reach down there and find the moisture, and the moisture travels up my roots, up my stem, and into my leaves. From there, it extends into the flowers.
So, are you telling me that you've got roots in that pot there?
That's exactly right, Chicken.
So down here, if I had X-ray vision, I could see those spaghetti-like roots down here in the dirt?
Exactly.
And they draw up the moisture, and they bring it along your stem, and up into the leaves, and then up into the flower?
That's exactly right, Chicken.
How cool! Isn't it amazing how all living things need basically the same things? They need energy from food, they need water, but they all have different ways of getting it. Do you need air, Petunia?
Why, yes, I do, Chicken. And the cool thing is that I breathe the air that you exhale.
So what I breathe out is what you breathe in?
That's right. And what I breathe out is what you breathe in.
Well, that's beautiful, Petunia. So you and I are helping each other to survive.
That's exactly right, Chicken. And I feel good just being around you for that reason.
Wow. Petunia, I do have one other question.
What is it, Chicken?
How do you make more petunias? Because I know, same like I don't live forever, you don't live forever, and we need to make more of our own kind.
And the way you do it, Chicken, is by laying an egg, which then hatches into a chick and grows into an adult chicken just like yourself.
Well, yes, that's right, Petunia. But how do you make more petunias?
I'd be happy to tell you. Emily, could you please show that painting that you made?
Sure, Petunia. This one?
Why, yes. Let me move over so they can see it better.
Chicken, why don't you give them a tour of the drawing? Okay. It says plant life cycle. So it starts with a seed. The seed grows into a plant. Oh, there you can see the roots. Can you make it a little closer? Okay, so let's start over. Plant life cycle. Starts with a seed. The seed grows into a plant. Those are the roots under the soil. That's the part that brings the moisture up. And there are the little green leaves. Petunia, you were so cute as a baby.
Why, thank you, chicken. I'm sure you were too, with that little fluff all over your body.
And from the plant, it grows into a flower. Hey, that looks like you, Petunia. You have purple flowers.
Why, yes.
So it grows into a flower. It still has the roots. Grows into a flower. And the flower makes a seed? Are you serious?
Why, yes. Why, yes, I'd be happy to show you one that's growing right now.
So if this were me, it would be egg, baby chick, adult chicken, and then the chicken lays an egg. And that would be a cycle. Those arrows point around and around. But for Petunia, it goes seed, plant, flower, seed, around and around. The flower doesn't turn into a seed. Same way, I'm not going to turn into an egg, but I'm going to make an egg. And the flower makes a seed. Petunia, we really would love to see how flowers make seeds.
Well, let me see if I can find one for you.
Oh!
Right here.
Oh! I'm sorry, Petunia, did that hurt?
It's fine, it's fine. It needed to come off anyway. So this was formerly a flower. And the flower, see here, that used to be a flower. And the petals fell off. And the part around it shriveled up. And then my energy goes into creating seeds. Look at that. That is a seed pod. And if you're very patient and wait, out of the seed pod come seeds. And you could plant those. And then we'd have a baby petunia plant, much as in the picture that Emily showed you.
How cool! So that's like, sort of for me, that would be an egg. Like I would lay an egg, but you make seeds out of your flowers.
That is correct, chicken. And sometimes, if humans want more flowers and they're not so interested in making their own seeds, they will remove the dead flowers from a plant so that the plant puts more energy into making more flowers.
Oh, gosh, humans always have their own ideas about stuff, don't they?
That they do, that they do. I see it as my gift to create beauty for animals and for people, and I'm grateful that I have that purpose on Earth. I'm interested to know what everyone's purpose is, and for us all to give our gifts freely as we may.
Right, I feel that my purpose is to make eggs, and I'm blessed to be able to provide food for humans, and luckily my humans are very kind to me, and they say thank you, and they appreciate me and take good care of me. We all have our gifts to give. What's your gift to give? And do you say thank you to the plants and animals that help you to survive? All right, well, that was our episode of how plants survive. Thanks, Petunia.
Thank you, chicken. It was always a pleasure.